The white flag is out. One more time at Darlington. Carl Edwards, earlier this year, won at Charlotte in a 600-mile race, and now the longest race of the year time-wise, down the backstretch for the final time. Carl Edwards, as he comes through 3 and 4, he'll see the checkered flag. He'll add his name to the legends that have won at Darlington. Carl Edwards wins the Southern 500. Driving for Joe Gibbs Racing, they have been dominant. 7 of the last 10 races they've won. Pole for the last 5 of the last 7 races. And Carl Edwards, his signature after winning, he will do a backflip right off of the driver's side window. Start-finish line. The history of this place, thick. His crew knows they'll give him room.
Coach Gibbs thinks he's driving on the backflip over the asphalt. I get a little nervous every time I see it.
He used to drive for Jack Roush. Jack got a little nervous because he slipped one time and he said, "Carl, from here on out, I want you to do that into the grass."
Well, with the performance he put on tonight, recovering from 2 laps down, the entire race team, a great pit stop there at the finish to give him the track position he needed. It was just a great example. The Southern 500 is a great example of how much of a team sport NASCAR is, from the car to the driver to the equipment to the pit stops.
He's got to keep fighting. That strategy early in the race didn't work out for him. He had a bunch of laps, he had 2 laps down. Just kept fighting, kept going, kept digging. 7,500 win.
Carl Edwards, one of the biggest proponents for the race package that was in the cars, both in Kentucky and here at Darlington. Less downforce, a softer tire, where the tires would wear, putting more of the racing back into the driver's hands. And he took care of it. He put it in his own hands after his team was able to get him out front on an incredible pit stop. He held off the competition. Brad Keselowski, he led 196 laps, but the most important lap led was the last one. And that was Carl Edwards getting the win. We'll see him in victory lane when we return.
Love Carl Edwards. Congrats, man. My favorite.
Celebrating the smoke still in the air from the burnout we saw out of Carl Edwards, celebrating his first ever Southern 500 from Darlington Raceway. As he's making his way to victory lane, the victory lap post-race show getting ready. That'll be on NBCSN right after we see our victory celebration. What an incredible race Carl Edwards ran. The ups and downs of Darlington. Carl Edwards stays out on the lap 61 caution. After that, we were wondering how bad he would fall back with old tires. Well, he fell way back.
He did. He lost his track position, but they battled back. They got their laps back, and then when it mattered, pattern. In the short run, the picker gave him his track position back for the sprint to the finish.
Did a great job on this restart. Hope Keselowski off. Was able to enter turn one, the position he needed. Won the race.
And a perfect backflip. I would score him at a 10. 2 wins on the season for Carl Edwards, and momentum going into the playoffs. Carrying that momentum all the way into victory lane at Darlington Raceway, the oldest speedway in NASCAR. Been racing here for 65 years. Oh, look at this. The team, it's no longer Darlington. It's now Carlington for Carl Edwards. That is brilliant. And that team now is in victory lane celebrating with Carl Edwards. Kelly?
He won the Coke 600 earlier this year. And now Carl Edwards adds the Southern 500 to his list of wins in 2015 from a miscue and a flat tire early in the race, 2 laps down, Carl, and then that brilliant stop at the end. But how did your team get you back in this race to put up a fight at the end?
Our guys never quit. JGR is unbelievable. These guys have been working so hard. I cannot thank Eris enough. Bob Stancione, Kay, they're here, the whole family. They made it a family reunion. I know a lot of fans came down here to enjoy this race. 75th Cup win for Toyota. Toyota, TRD, everybody's been amazing. We started this 4th team, and people, they all believed in the Stanley, Subway, Comcast Business, Xfinity, all the fans, and Sprint. And Jeff Burton, man, the first time I came here, we sat and watched tape at Jack Roush's office and one of the offices at his shop, and I just can't thank everybody enough that's helped me. And Darian did a great job tonight.
I said you won the Coke 600. This was actually longer than that, but you were a huge advocate for this Aero kit. How much fun was it out there?
I don't think I can get in trouble for saying how much I liked it, but man, I loved it. I mean, this is as good as it gets, and all the Sport Clips folks were over there too, right off of turn 2, and this is what it's about. We're sliding cars. The tires are falling off. I mean, this is the style of racing that I love. If there's any chance we can run this in the chase, I hope we can do it. Just an awesome day, though. Thank you, Joe Gibbs. Thank you very much.
As you made your way to victory lane, Carl, they changed here. He's getting a hug from Coach. They changed the name from Darlington to Carlington.
We made it Carlington for a couple of moments, but this is the Southern 500. This is so cool. This is huge.
All right, well, he called it Christmas in September, and Santa was good to Carl Edwards, Rick.
What an incredible weekend it has been. And it's officially Labor Day here on the East Coast. Next week, NASCAR is live from Richmond on NBCSN Saturday. Sprint Cup Series Racing presented by Smithfield Foods, coverage beginning at 5 p.m.
Way to go, Carl.
Friday night, Xfinity Series